What is up, y'all? Willie Beeman here, bringing my 2K17 wish list. This is going to cover all kinds of different topics over 7 different videos. So if you want to click on the screen right now, you can check out any of my other videos, or you can click on the complete 2K17 playlist to check them out all in order. Anyway, let's get this thing started. Alright, in this video, I'm going to talk about several different gameplay issues that I have with 2K16, and just kind of fixes that would be awesome to see in 2K17. So first off is going to be dribble moves. Obviously post patch 6, I think the dribble moves need to be more powerful going into next year. It's really nerfed offense, taking away speed boosting. I never really was a speed booster, but I never really had a problem with it. If you could play good defense, you could stop speed boosting. It really wasn't that difficult. But taking away speed boosting has really allowed people with good defensive skills to just crazy lock down people. I know that whenever I've been playing guard, post patch 6, I've been just straight up locking people up. So they really need to concentrate more on increasing the effectiveness of offensive moves. Maybe go back to the 2K15 kind of offensive dribble moves. Take away some of the cheesy stuff that people are doing. But maybe give us a little bit more, fluidity to our moves. 2K15 really did it really well on offense. I think if 2K16 defense was on 2K15, that game would have been perfect. Minus the cheesy centers and things like that. But I think you could maybe bring back speed boosting, but make it more, like a combo situation. An example I kind of have is, like Mario triple jumps or something like that, or maybe like a Mortal Kombat, fatality or something, where you just kind of have to put together, 2 or 3 different moves, and then you kind of get more of a speed boost off of that. I know that the reason why they took it away is because it was so easy to do. You could learn how to speed boosting in maybe like an hour and get really good at it. I think they should bring back speed boosting, but make it really difficult to do. Make it a really technical thing, and make it where if we see people speed boosting, we know they're a really good dribbler. That would be really nice. I know that they just need to make offense more powerful. Number 2 is going to be that they need to decrease the amount of missed dunks and alley-oops from 2K16. I've missed so many dunks in 2K16. It is ridiculous. Being a center, it's so annoying. And then the alley-oops are just, almost nobody really wants to throw alley-oops this year. I see opportunities where we can do it, but the bump animation and just the amount of missed dunks combined with the alley-oops really makes it where nobody wants to throw them at all. And I play for Old Town, so our passing is actually increased. So that's something they really need to dial in. 2K15 alley-oops were OP. 2K16 they're super nerfed, so we need to find some kind of middle ground there for those. And then number 3 is going to be the stupid missed green lights. I get what they were trying to do with the missed green lights, but honestly it's kind of stupid to me. If they're going to make it where you miss green lights, I'd rather them just make it more difficult to hit green lights, and then make it where you make it every single time. And that kind of rolls over into the contested shots. So there's so many contested shots that go in from deep. I mean, like deep 3-pointers that are contested. This should get nerfed where, like, if you see somebody make a contested, like a fully contested 3-pointer, I mean, it's super rare, but it is way too easy to do it. I would say probably it's at about 20% right now, like where if you fully contest somebody, they make it like 1 out of 5 times. It should be more like 1 out of 20, in my opinion. They should make them, obviously, because we're supposed to be NBA players, but at the same time, it really doesn't reward us for playing any kind of defense. So I think the contested shots will really kind of minimize getting beat by weaker opponents, and really make the good defensive teams shine. And it kind of leads me to number 4 is going to be the post patch 6 break starter patch. So as a center, this one kind of hits pretty hard for me, just because I used it so much, and I'm still trying to get used to it. But honestly, it's completely random. I haven't been able to find any kind of technique to be able to still do outlet passes. I thought maybe if I wasn't like covered by anybody after I got the rebound and the guy running wasn't covered by anybody, it would be successful every time, but that is not the case. And then also, maybe, make it where we know if we're going to make the outlet pass or not. Right now, it's just completely random, so it makes it where I'm really never going to throw an outlet pass unless I see him, pretty close to me. So, we need to decrease the randomization on it. You can still nerf it to where maybe if I'm covered while throwing the pass, or if the other guy's covered while throwing the pass, maybe it's kind of a percentage chance on whether it hits or not. But if I get a rebound, there's nobody around me. My guy running down court, there's nobody around him, and I have break starter, that pass should be automatic every time. Just because that's how it works in the NBA. I mean, you watch Kevin Love, if he gets a rebound, nobody's around him, and he's got LeBron James running down court wide open, he's going to hit him like every single time. So it needs to be more like that. So that's just kind of my thoughts on that break starter. It definitely needs to be tuned back up. They nerfed it way too much. Number 5 is going to be the strip success on especially big guys with guards. I would love to maybe posterize somebody with the center. I know you guys have seen that some of my gameplay of me posterizing people with my center, but those are really rare. This strip animation is just so successful that I can't really go up for any kind of layups with anybody in the lane. And it really doesn't make any sense because I have my athlete completely maxed out. I try to go up for a dunk from, just inside the free throw line, and a guy can be completely underneath the basket, and if he presses square, it puts me in an animation where I pull towards him, he pulls towards me, and it's a strip. If I go up for a dunk, way before I get to him, I should be able to dunk over the top of him instead of getting stripped. So that definitely needs to be tuned back. I know that they did that to just kind of offset maybe the overpoweredness of the centers, but at the same time it just makes it where I'm going to play a different style instead of actually trying to posterize somebody. So it'd be kind of nice if I could get some posterizers. Right now it's pretty nerfed. So number 6 is going to be about defense. I really love the defense, especially pre-patch 6 for 2K16. They really tuned everything really well. I thought offense and defense were really balanced. I mean, the game was playing really well. Post-patch 6, defense is super OP. And I think the tweaks that I talked about earlier in the video was kind of maybe adding some speed boosting or just increasing some dribble move, power, would really bring it back to the pre-patch 6 kind of feel of balance. So it would be really nice if they really just kind of took 2K16 defense, brought it over to 2K17, and just kind of just tuned it a bit. It's really good where it's at. So they need to keep doing that. Number 7 is going to be the weird pass catch animations. They need to take those out. It's super dumb. Either we catch it or we don't. Or at least change the pass catch animations to be more realistic. That would be really nice. And then the blocking fouls in Pro-Am. Right now, if you're standing still and somebody runs into you and you're not holding circle, you get a blocking foul instead of a charge. I mean, come on. Let's get that fixed. That should have been fixed with the patch, if you ask me. And then number 8, the pull-up animations as a guard. There's just way too often. If I catch a ball and I go up for a shot, I shouldn't do a pull-up animation unless I'm dribbling. If you ask me, if I catch a ball, I should be able to hit this shot button and go up with a regular shot every time. The dribble pull-up should just be contained to somebody that's actually dribbling. So that needs to be adjusted back and just kind of take that off. And then really we need, talking about shots, we need feedback on our shots. Especially you can actually turn this on in my career where you can say it'll give you the grade on how good a shot it was. Give us kind of a grade on how well it was contested. All these things would be really nice for Park and then Rec if they have it, or and Pro-Am. And you can make it like my career where we could turn it on and off if we wanted to. it would just be nice to have some feedback on our shots. But anyway, this is kind of all my gameplay issues. I have several others, but these are just kind of the ones I wanted to cover. And they're really not huge things. It's just things that I think can be tweaked to make the game a lot better and play a lot smoother. But anyway, if you made it this far and you liked the video, leave a like. And leave a comment below with any kind of gameplay issues you really, take issue with. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button for more 2K content. And anyway, this is Willie Beeman, and I'm out. Thanks.